Good morning, YouTube. It's time to take a look at another decaying street here. This is Wayne Avenue. It's Sunday morning around 9 a.m. And I did that so I could show this, road on purpose here and be able to walk around. And as I've already mentioned this week in a few other videos, Miller Valentine Gem wants to steal $5 million from the taxpayers via a grant from the state or the city of Dayton. Well, you have roads like this that are just decaying, and it's time that we demand the city leaders, how about applying for $5 million grant to fix our roads? You can see some of the patch jobs here. Like I said, it's Sunday morning, and Monday through Friday, this is a pretty highly traveled road here. And you see the cracks in the road and a few of the potholes and where they did some road work. And I'm afraid this road is going to get really bad this winter if we have a really bad winter. Here's definitely a cluster of potholes way up, and you see a small one right there around the sewer line. That's capable of sending a car airborne. I'm on the edge of the Oregon district. Here's another one that's in it looks like a little sinkhole that could happen. You see how the ground is just collapsing right there. And of course the city leaders, they don't care if you tear your car up, coming through here. As long as they can try and, put more lipstick on the pig. I'm on the edge of the Oregon district, but I'm not going to focus too much on that because I showed that in other videos. But yeah, look at the cracks in the asphalt all throughout here. And you can see in the middle of the road where they temporarily patched it, But yeah, we need to do something about the city leaders wanting to steal of Miller Valentine Gem and other private developers getting handouts from the taxpayers. Oh man, look at this right here. The asphalt around this manhole just looks like it wants to fall in here at any time. And you see where they've made a couple temporary patches from this past winter, but that's falling apart, of course. And here you have a really bad cluster of asphalt right here that's where they've made a temporary patch over there. You see a few temporary patches right here that they've made, but it's all just falling apart. Just the horrendous condition of the road, and yet you have developers that are supposed to be private that want to steal from the roads fund right here. So it's time that we demand that they stop stealing money, that they stop stealing money And you could even see the traffic pattern here on Sunday morning. There still was a few cars, so this is not a, lightly traveled street either. I was expecting the traffic to be a little bit more slower on a Sunday morning at this time, but there's a few cars out here. Another empty and decaying building right there. And I think the worst, and you go all the way from here to 3rd Street, and it's in really horrendous condition. But yeah, you could see some more of another patch job from a Parent Underground utility. And right here, more of the asphalt just falling apart. Now right next to the sewer, well, this is that pretty well explains itself. So you can see where they did all this work on the road for utility as, oh man, there's a really big job that they really just done whatever it was. But yeah, look how the asphalt is just eroding away, especially from these storm drains right here. Don't want to really focus too much that way because of the sunlight, but you know, it's time that we actually put a stop to these so-called private developers wanting to raid our tax base for money that should be private. I mean, if they cannot fund their projects on their own, they should not exist. This is a road. This is where taxpayer money should be going. But yeah, I'm going to walk under the highway underpass, and then I'm probably going to end this one because it's pretty well the same all throughout here. This is really bad. This part of the road is on the edge of the Oregon District and South Park neighborhood. Here's US 35 right here. But yeah, you can see where they've made all these temporary repairs, and they don't care if the roads fall apart. They don't care if you have a busted up rim. And man, this crosswalk is in really bad shape too. There's the entrance to 35 right here, westbound. But yeah, look at how this looks like huge potholes and sinkholes just waiting to happen. You can see where they made another temporary patch, but it's falling apart. More of the eroding asphalt right here. Of course, asphalt's not a very good material anyways. It's in climates like Ohio where it gets cold during the wintertime. I'm coming upon a really bad stretch of the road right here where you can see just a cluster of potholes, and they're even eroding the lines on the road. You can see where they made a couple temporary patches, but those of course have fallen apart. I'm beneath US 35, but yeah, look at the condition of this road right here, and it's pretty bad. I mean, but anyway, demand that they don't give any more money to private developers. And but anyway, YouTube, that's it for this one. And also, if you guys have any specific roads you want me to highlight in the area, please post a comment on the video or message me with the intersection and the cross streets and in the general vicinity, and I'll do my best to get out there and put it on YouTube and put the city leaders on blast. But yeah, this is a really bad stretch of road right here. But anyway, that's it for this one.